I wish I could tell you I was lying. So here I was learning about the human body and the human frame and everything that goes into healing it and improving its function and improving how you feel, all the while I was dealing with my own digestive issues. And on top of that, I was someone that other people looked to for digestive health advice. So needless to say, I felt very hypocritical about ever giving advice to anyone. And for me, this was something I had been dealing with for years. Unfortunately, it happened as I started eating healthier, started eating more fruits and vegetables. I was also taking on more stress at the time, and I was finding myself having a lot more digestive discomfort. And around this same time, I started grad school, like I talked about. And in the graduate school I attended, which was, I'm very grateful for the education and for the people that I met, but along the journey, there was a scholarship offer. And what happened was whoever had the highest grade point average at the end of this particular trimester would be entered to win a scholarship. And I was fortunate enough at the end of this trimester to be one of those people, along with a group of 4 or 5 of my other friends. And since there were a group of us, the next kind of, competition you could say from there was to write an essay on why you believed you were deserving of that scholarship. So I didn't think I was a very good writer and had no chance, I thought, of winning it. So I just said, what the heck, let me throw something together and see what happens and turn it in. And then I remember the moment of receiving that scholarship. I walked up into the top floor of the building and everyone was there, and I got a round of applause and I was told, "You've won the scholarship." That probably was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. From that point, my digestive health only got worse. My digestive issues were more frequent, more severe, and to be 100% honest, I was feeling very disconnected from life. I was having to spend an insurmountable amount of time in order to maintain the grade point average that came with the scholarship, which is totally warranted, and I completely understand why that's put in place. But to me, I just couldn't handle it. Between trying to have a social life, trying to learn my craft and my skills of being a clinician, and then also trying to learn the stuff in school to memorize for the test, I was exhausted. I went to 1 meal a day. I went to carnivore. I tried so many different avenues to try and make myself heal, but none of it worked. And here I was, like I said in the onset of this, telling people how to heal, telling people how to work on their gut, and I couldn't even handle it myself. Thankfully, I started going to some seminars and started developing some friends who started talking to me about mindfulness and meditation and the power it can have for so many things. And I started incorporating it a little bit during my time in graduate school because I didn't really see the benefit of it at the time and just thought, I need to focus on my grades and school more than anything else. And unfortunately, I was not able to maintain the grade point average to keep the scholarship, so I lost it. And I'll never forget this moment. I received an email. I assumed it was coming at some point because I had seen my grade point average at the end of a particular trimester and it had gone below that magical line. And a couple weeks later, I received an email from administration saying, "We regret to inform you that we will have to revoke your scholarship." I literally said out loud, "That's the best thing that ever happened to me," and it 100% was. From there on, over the next couple weeks, I found myself being free, allowing myself to re-engage with friends and with loved ones and with family, family on the phone, and even start to begin a relationship, and all the while realizing that there were bigger things in life than money, and all the while realizing what my true purpose in life is, and that is to help other people achieve their greatest self so they can go out and help others themselves. And to me, it took losing this scholarship that was covering tuition for the entire time I was at graduate school, and that came out to be about $100,000 and a little bit north of that and some change. And it was so, like I said, it was so freeing. And I finally felt like I could devote the time to the stuff I thought would give me the most return from not only my own health, but for the health of other people around me. Because like I said, I got to a point where I was studying and not even getting a chance to hang out with people or engage with essentially anyone. I was a hermit crab. I still kind of am, always a little bit hermit crab inside of me. And like I said, to me, the biggest thing I took away from this was sometimes it's okay to say, I need help. And sometimes losing something, as cliche as it is, really is the best thing that can ever happen to you. Had it not been for that moment, who knows if I would have come to my senses, if I would have been able to find friends, find a romantic partner, business partner, loved ones, my sense of purpose, my belonging in life. And I just hope everyone listening can really take away the idea that if you go through something and you really feel like it sucks, I get it. I've been there. But just know that deep down inside, and in the moment it's not going to feel like this, but deep down, there is a deeper meaning to why this happened, and it will become a part of your journey. Losing $100,000 was the reason I was able to heal my IBS.